Hello guys, welcome back to another video. And in this video I'm gonna make a project what I like to call it is file organizer, but you can call it whatever you want. So let's suppose you have a folder in which there are every kind of file, like there are mp3 files, there are video files, there are docs files, but you do not you want to organize them, so it could take you hours to do that by yourself. So here in this project what I am going to do is that I am going to make a Python script which is automatically going to take the audio file into the audio folder. It is going to make first it is going to make some folders like audio folder, video folder, and other folders like that. After that, what it is going to do, it is going to select all the files and move it according to its extension. Like if there is an mp3 file, it is going to be moved to the audio folder. If there is a video file, mp4 file, then it is going to be moved to the video folder. This project will be very helpful for you if you do not organize your pc by yourself. So now, without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. So here I have a testing folder on my desktop, and in this folder I have some files like this. This is an excel file, this is a movie, basically it is a video file, and inside our folder we have other folder, and we have like pdf and doc file. So this is my testing folder. Now the first thing that we need to do, we need to access those files. So I'm gonna use the os module. So let's just import that. So it lets you work on your operating system. It can make the directory, or it can also get the extension of the files and other things like that. We will see what it will do. So the first thing is this. Now I'm just going to import it, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make some list. Audio is equal to, let's say, because we need to check whether an extension is an audio or not. So I'm going to give it some extensions of audio 3 like wma, and we also need to use dot. Okay, and let's take one other, AAC. Now for video you can add more if you want, but I'm just gonna stick to the basics here. Dot mp4, and you can add anything you want in in these lists. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stick it to that, but yes, yeah, I'm gonna stick it to that. Now what I need to, I need a path, and the path would be, so let me just check the path of this properties. I'm gonna copy this. Yeah, and just change this slash to double slash, because slash work as an escape character, so you need double slash there, and I'm also use this thing. Okay, so this is the path. Now let let's take files as os.list dir. So it is short form for list directory, so it is going to list all the directory of the path that we will give him. And let's just check what it stores in file. And as you can see here, there is a file, a video file here. Now the second file is csv file, and the third file is new folder. Okay, now the next step that we need to take is to create some folders in which we want to store our files after processing. Let's use os.mkdir, and I'm gonna use the path plus, and then I'm gonna make um I'm gonna make an audio folder. Okay, so I'm gonna make that folder for okay, at least we will see what it is showing. Let me just first make it audio. Oh yeah, it should be inside we will deal with it later. I will tell you what it is. Now audio, video, and then the third thing was docs. The fourth thing was zips software, and the last one was zips. But I'm gonna make one more, and I'm gonna make that folder for unknown files, like the files that we have not added into our lists. Okay, so all those files will be going to added in unknown folder. I need to make these as string. Okay, so now we got it. What is going to happen once you make these files? If you try to run it again, it will give you an error because mkdir does not recreate a folder. Okay, because those folders are already present inside our path, so it is going to give you an error. So you can use try catch in this case, but I'm not gonna do that, and I'm going to just run the uh, cell, and I'm going to check whether we have, yes, we have audio folder, we have docs folder, and other folders as well. So the next step would be, let's, yeah, so the next step would be to, you know uh, loop through all of these and check their extension and work, and like do some work on the basis of their extension. So first of all, we will use a for loop for file in files. Okay, for file in files, what I'm going to do, uh, I'm going to check the extension, and extension is equal to os dot path dot split text, split text, and here I'm going to give the file. So what it will do, it will give us the path. Oh, so is the extension of the, so let me just print it with extension, and as you can see here, it is showing mp4 and csv, and it is not showing any extension of the folder because folders have do not have any extension. So we will see what will happen. So the first thing that we need to check, okay, so we got the extension. What we need to do is now, if extension is equal to nothing. So if the extension is empty, uh, if the extension is empty, it means it is a folder. So if we are moving inside a folder, what we are going to do? Okay, so what we are going to do? We are going to get another files one is equal to files one is equal to os dot list dir, and list dir. Now we need to give the path inside it, path plus plus 5, because let's suppose we have a folder this, inside this folder we have a file, and we have another folder. So we need path of this folder plus this folder name. So the original path plus slash plus the name of this folder, which is in file variable. Okay, because if we have folder inside a folder, it is also going to have some files, so we also need to take care of that. So we are again gonna use a for loop, and what we are going to do is for file 1 in files 1. Okay, and we are going to get the extension os dot path dot split text, and here I'm going to pass the file, file 1 and 1. Yeah. After that, I'm going to make a new path. New path will be equal to path plus slash slash plus file plus slash slash. I will tell you exactly what it is later on. Now just bear with me. Okay, so what are we going to do? Now we need to check. Okay, so what are we going to do? We need to check whether the inside the folder the file belongs to audio, the file belongs to video, or the file belongs to any other kind of extension. So it is going to go through all the file. Okay, and we will check the extension of this file. For file 1 we are checking the extension. Now the extension is extracted into this variable. Now what I am going to do, if file 1 file 1 in audio. Okay, file 1 in audio, what I am going to do, I am going to move the file. So for that we need to import another module which is known as shuttle. Okay, and it is imported successfully. What it is going to do, shuttle dot move, and here I am going to give the file 1, and then I need to give the path. So the new path will be so the path will be, yeah, the path will be this. We need to move at this path. Oh, wait a second. We need to move at this path, and so now let's say we also need to do, what we need to do is new path plus 5. Why did we did this? Because we have a folder inside which we have another folder inside which we have files. So for this new folder we have this path. Okay, and inside this we have files. So we need to add that file name to the new path, and because we did this here, so we do not need to add double slash here again. Now let's move on, and we need to do that with all kinds of file. So I'm just going to copy it, and let's say elif elif file 1 in video, and it is going to move to video. Same again. Okay guys, so as you can see here, I have uh, done all the coding here, and I have checked for all the conditions. Even in the else part we did, like, if we do not have all of these kind of files, we are going to move that in the unknown folder. Okay, now we have moved all the files. We had this folder, then we had inside this folder we had another folder. We have moved all the files from here, so we need to move the files from the original folder that we provided. So let me just do that, and basically we need to just copy all of this, because we did if extension has nothing. But what we are going to do, we are going to use all these condition to the outside folder, and it is going to be if elif elif so now that I have copied all that same code outside, we need to make some changes. So what are those changes? So the first change would be to change this file 1 to 5. Okay, and we made some mistake here. We need to check if the extension is in these lists. So we need to change it to extension. Okay, and we need to do the same thing here. Let's, we need to check whether the extension in audio, video, or wherever it is. Now, if else if extension in this, the next thing that we need to change is this file, and yeah, the path should be normal path. We need to add the double slash here. So what it is going to do is, so let me just explain you what I did here. All these conditions will run when we have a folder inside a folder like this, and these all these conditions are going to run for those files in this folder. Okay, now all these conditions are going to run for the files that are in this folder, and you must go through this program like at least twice or thrice to understand it completely. But I think that this is going to work, and now let me just run it. And file path, yeah, so it is done. Okay, so it is showing me an error. It is showing new path is not defined. Where it is? Okay, that's new path. Oh yeah, it should be changed to path, and it is still showing me some error. Destination path already exists. Already exists. Let me just check the folder. Okay, so it was, I don't know how, accidentally run the script. So now let's run it again, and there is no error now. Now as you can see here, there are no files here, and there is no file in the new folder. So let's go to the docs folder, and as you can see here, we have docs file and we have the PDF file here. Now if we move on to the video folder, we have the video file here, and in the unknown folder we have the Excel file. The reason we have the Excel file here because we did not inserted that Excel uh, extension here. If you want, you can do it here. So now there is a very big error in this program, but I am done for this program. You need to change it if you want, and otherwise I will uh, make this a fully fledged program, and I will upload this code to GitHub. I will also give the link in the description. So now let's see what is the fault in this program. Let's suppose you have a function folder A. Okay, now in this folder we have you have some files like this, and then again you have some folder. In this folder you have some file. So this program will work for just this. You may have another folder here, and it will work for this also. But where the problem will arise is that if there's another folder inside this folder, it will not be able to, it will not be able to, what do we say, work through time. So what do we need to do? Let me give you an hint. It is called as recursion. So you need to use recursion, and whenever you will have another function or another folder inside a folder, you will call the same function. So you will put all of this code inside a function, and you will call this function. So it is again going to run it. Now this function, this folder will be its main folder. And similarly it is going to be okay if even it have like 100 folders inside a folder, so it will not be a problem for that. But for this program I am done, and I think that you should have understood how OS library works. So guys, this is it for this video, and if you want to improve the program, you can. And I am going to improve this program, but I did not want to, bury you with the details of recursion and everything in just one video. So I will make another video, or I will just upload its code to the GitHub, and I will link that, and I will give that link in the description. So till then, bye bye.